Hi guys, I'm back today and I'm going to be doing, well, it's not like a review because I've already done a review on it, but this is more like 2 more looks with this palette and then a little bit of help from a friend palette. And one of the palettes that I'm going to be using again is the Melt MaryJane palette. I will be doing 2 looks using this and then one where I add one of my very favorite palettes, the Gemini palette, to the mix, which is what I'm wearing right now. Both of these palettes on my eyes and I am feeling it right now. But you guys know I love greens, like... You guys already know I love green palettes, like that's just how I roll. But I'm actually doing this video in collaboration with one of my very favorite people. Her name is Lisa. It's actually Lisa Ann on all of her socials, but it's Lisa. Hey Lisa, how you doing, girl? And we decided to come together and do a collaboration where we used our MaryJane palette in conjunction with another palette of our choosing from Melt, because Melt's great. I love Melt. I know that there are some shadows that have challenges, but then there's tons and tons that don't. And those color stories, they are just so good. Like, they keep me coming back. I'm always going to be coming back. You can't even stop this. So in any case, I'm definitely going to have her link down below. She's got a channel. She's got an Instagram. She's a very kind and strong person. I'm not going to speak to her personal life. However, I will say this. She is one tough person and she is one caring person. I can't understand. I think it's really incredible that despite everything she's been through, she still has this huge heart for other people. So to me, that's kind of a rarity. And I just wanted to share her with you guys because watching her videos is kind of like sitting around in a makeup room or like on the floor with your girlfriends when you're getting around to go out and just having that friend beside you that you're just talking and catching up with, which I really like because I don't get out a lot. So for me, that's as close as it gets. So in any case, if you want to see how I got this look, just keep looking and then make sure you check out her channel so you can see the look that she did with this, which she used this palette and another palette and it looked dope. Like, she goes such a different direction than I do, so I can really appreciate that. And I love people and I love makeup for that reason, because makeup is such an individual thing, and what one person likes isn't what another person likes, and it kind of opens up your creativity. So I love that. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. If you want to see my second look that just uses the MaryJane palette, if maybe you just picked this up, watch after that. And at the very end, I'll come back and just say goodbye. Alright, you guys, so I'm back. And I guess I do have some final thoughts. I've got to say, so the MaryJane palette, I really like it. I've played with it a few times, and I can see, like, I've heard some people's reviews about these 2 shades that are on the ends, and these are topper shades. So when I'm hearing people talk about them, they don't like them because they're not like a metallic shade, but that's the point. They're not a metallic shade. So I went into this with an open mind about it just because I'm one of those people, I love metallic shades. And yes, I was sad that those 2 shades were not true metallics. However, I've kind of become more appreciative of them after time because I think they just add a little touch of something, because that's what I put on the middle and the inner, and actually I used it a little bit as my brow highlight as well. So I think it's kind of a different texture that I actually, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I used to hate topper textures, and I did. Couldn't stand them, thought they were stupid. I'm coming around. I'm coming around, and that's the joy of makeup, that's the joy of beauty. You can change your mind, you can change it again. Tomorrow I may hate it again. Tomorrow I may have no eyebrows again. I'm just kidding. That ain't never gonna happen again. Not in this life or the next. I sense it. And when it comes to the Gemini palette, this has been one of my longtime favorites. Oh my gosh, I'm an ass. I didn't even open these for you guys. So this is what the MaryJane palette looks like. You guys have already seen this if you saw my first impressions with this. I will link it down below so you can check it out. This is what the inside looks like. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And then the Gemini palette, like, okay, number one, this packaging, I like it. I like it a lot. Melt really does the thing with some packaging. This is the inside. For me, in my little grunge heart, this is like everything I needed in my soul. I've actually had this like 2 separate times, and I've just got to say, if you can only get one palette from Melt, I can't do this with Melt. I can't say just pick one palette, but I would say if I would pick one palette for Melt, it'd be this one right here, the Gemini palette, or, and yes, I have the rest in front of me because I have a problem, or, ooh, there's so many of them that I really like, but I also really, really like the Rust palette. If you're looking for something a little bit more neutral, it just gives me all of the good vibes, like all the good vibes I'm needing in my life. This is, I just love it. I just love it. I just love everything that Melt has ever put out. There's nothing I've ever been like, oh man, okay, wait, let me eat my words. I don't have that palette up here, but I did get it again, so I guess I didn't dislike it that much, and I kind of got more used to it the more I used it. But the Millennial Pinks palette, that one just like made me crazy because it was kind of strange, but I have gotten more used to it, so, you know, it's tolerable. I will make it work. In any case, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed collaborating with Lisa. She is one of the nicest people with one of the biggest hearts, and I just want to tell you, Lisa, how much I appreciate you and all the times you have listened to me, because whew, you have. You've just been so, so kind, and it means so much to me. So in any case, definitely check her out. She does some really nice videos. It really is like hanging out with one of your friends on the floor, getting around, and not having all the stress that we seem to have now. But in any case, I hope you guys really liked this video. If you did, make sure you leave a comment down below. Like this video. What's this? Subscribe and ring the bell for future updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.